I feel like I'm losing my mind.
In the world of K-pop, every second of a video isn't just a still image, but a statement. And when that 1 second disappears from Taehyung, the world reacts. A teaser is supposed to generate excitement, build curiosity, and get fans ready for the big project ahead. But this time, HYBE's 35-second teaser instead sparked deep anger and a sense of betrayal among millions of fans worldwide. The teaser, titled BTS Heritage, released as a tribute to BTS's long history, should have been a moment of celebration for all the members. But in reality, one major name inseparable from that history, Kim Taehyung, or V, was missing from the spotlight. Not mentioned in the description, not seen in the main footage, and not given space in a moment that should have been shared. At first, fans hoped it was just a technical glitch, maybe rushed editing, or a strange marketing strategy. But after more than 24 hours without clarification, hope turned to frustration. The hashtag #WhereIsTaehyung suddenly exploded on social media, trending globally within minutes. Fans from Korea, Indonesia, Brazil, India, and even Germany were united in one voice. This is unforgivable. More than just a visual disappointment, this was seen as the symbolic erasure of a member who had been the face, voice, and heart of BTS. Professional video editors in the fandom even analyzed it frame by frame. The results were shocking. There were visual gaps that were strongly suspected to be footage of Taehyung before being replaced. It was as if he had actually been there, but was simply removed from the final version. And the wound was even deeper because this project was touted as a tribute, a legacy, a history. But how can you talk about history when one of its foundations is being removed? HYBE remained silent. No apology, no explanation. Their silence spoke louder than any clarification. And in the world of K-pop, where fan loyalty is built on trust and love, one day without a response can build a wave of doubt that undermines years of foundation. Hashtags like #ProtectTaehyung, #HYBEBetrayedB, and #JusticeForTaehyung emerged as a peaceful, yet poignant, form of protest. Fans responded by creating their own remastered versions where Taehyung was present as he should have been. They reinserted old clips, putting V's face back in its rightful place. It was a creative act of resistance, a reminder that while companies can edit videos, they can't erase the love that has been ingrained in the hearts of millions. Furthermore, fans poured their hearts into art. Digital posters emphatically reading, "You can't erase V from BTS," began circulating widely. An image depicting Taehyung's face in the dark, illuminated by the light of thousands of light sticks, became a symbol of resistance. Even large fan bases took a bold step. They temporarily suspended their activities in solidarity. Their voices were now not just support, but demands. Some Korean media outlets finally began covering the issue. One prominent outlet even wrote that HYBE's stance could destroy the emotional bond between label and fans. Because BTS isn't just a band. They're a symbol of love, sacrifice, and shared struggle. And amidst this wave of protests, one figure remains silent. Taehyung, currently serving in the military, can't defend himself. He can't say anything. That's precisely why fans feel compelled to be his voice. They don't want to see someone who has given so much forgotten when he can't speak for himself. For many armies, this isn't just a visual issue. It's about appreciation. It's about justice. How could someone who has shaped the group's journey so profoundly be forgotten in a celebratory video? Many have expressed that Taehyung's baritone voice, his genuine laugh, and his honest gaze on screen were the things that saved them during the darkest times of their lives. His songs were a comfort, his presence a source of hope. And now, they watch their idol slowly fade from the history he helped write. Fan art depicts Taehyung standing outside the studio building, staring blankly at the building he once filled with hard work and dreams. The caption read, "Sometimes they forget who built the walls." The illustration went viral, flooding the feeds of fans who felt the same pain. This narrative has now become bigger than just a video. It has become a global conversation about how agencies treat their artists, and how fans, who have formed a global ecosystem around BTS, react when their love isn't reciprocated with the respect it deserves. HYBE is now at a critical crossroads. They can remain silent and watch public trust slowly crumble. Or they can choose a simple but profound step. Admit their mistake, provide an explanation, and restore Taehyung to his rightful place, in the center, alongside his brothers in arms. Because the loved ones are never forgotten. The longer he's not shown, the more screens call his name. The longer his name isn't mentioned, the louder the fans become. And that's the true power of fandom. If the world refuses to see you, we will be your eyes. If the world refuses to hear you, we will be the voices that scream your truth. Stay tuned for the latest updates on BTS and K-pop only on K-pop Update. Don't forget to leave your comments and support hashtags below. Hashtag you can't erase V. Hashtag we stand with Taehyung. Hashtag Pop Update.